Today I'll cover how to call other smart contracts in Sway using low-level call. This is similar to Solidity. In Solidity, you can use the low-level method called call to call other smart contracts. To do so, you'll need to prepare the function selector and the data to send to the contract. To use low-level call in Sway, we do something similar. First, we'll import some stuff that we're going to need. The first thing that we'll need is bytes, so say bytes, : bytes. We're also going to need some few things from the module low-level call, and we'll need a function called call with function selector and call params. Okay, moving on. Next, we'll define an interface to test this low-level call. So inside the ABI for caller, I'll copy this first and create a new function called test low-level call. It's going to take in the contract ID. For the second input, it's going to take in the selector, and this will be bytes. The selector specifies which function to call inside contract ID, and the data to send. This will be the inputs to the function, data bytes. Okay, the next step is to actually implement this function. So I'm going to copy this function definition, scroll down to here, and then paste this function definition. And inside here, we'll write a code to call other contract using low-level call. So to call another contract using the low-level call, we'll use the function call with function selector. This is the function that we imported above. The first input will be the contract ID, so this will be contract ID. The next input will be the selector, and then comes the data. The next input will be a boolean, and it indicates whether the input to pass to the selector is a single valued argument or not. In this case, we're going to be calling the function testfunc, and you can see that it takes in two inputs. So for here, whether this input will be a single value argument or not, we'll pass false, since we're passing two arguments. And this argument will be encoded inside data. This is similar to Solidity. And the last input to pass is call params. So this is a struct that we imported above over here, and inside it, we can specify the gas, let's say 10,000, and the coin to send. The amount of coins to send, we'll specify as coins. The amount to send, we'll set it to message amount. So this will be whatever amount that was sent to this function, we'll forward all of it to this contract ID. And which coin are we going to send? Well, we can specify this inside asset ID. We'll send the base asset ID. Okay, so this is how you will use the low-level call to call other contracts. Let's try compiling this contract. Inside my terminal, I'll type fork build. Okay, and our contract compiles.